us discuss with important questions from the respiration lesson. First is a very short answer questions. Expand ATP. ATP stands for adenosine triphosphate, or sometimes they may also ask what is ATP. You can write ATP is the energy currency of the cell in that cases. Okay. Next, name the end products of aerobic respiration. You know what are the end products of aerobic respiration. You have is carbon dioxide, water, and also energy. Then next, what are the respiratory substrates and give examples. So the molecules which are getting oxidized during the process of respiration are called respiratory substrates, and they include, what are those? They include carbohydrates on the first hand, followed by this there will be proteins and then fats. Okay. Then next what we have is define fermentation. Fermentation is breakdown of glucose in the absence of oxygen, okay, with the release of different organic molecules like ethyl alcohol, lactic acid, and with the release of small amount of energy is what is called as fermentation. Next, talking about the 2 marks questions, you have write 2 similarities between aerobic and anaerobic respiration. Similarities, here you have to note it is not the differences, similarities. So what are the similarities? So in both aerobic and anaerobic respiration, glucose, okay, is broken down, which is C6H12O6 is 1 point what you can write, and in both the cases energy is getting released. So like this, these are the 2 similarities what you can mention. Then how are alveoli designed to maximize the exchange of gases? So what you can write here, so there are numerous alveoli in each of the lung, and these are small sac-like or balloon-like structures which are richly supplied with the blood vessels that will help in quick exchange of gases by the process of diffusion. So that you can write. So after vigorous exercise, why we feel pain in the muscles? Okay, because anaerobic respiration takes place and there will be formation of lactic acid in the muscles, which will lead to muscle cramps and also pain. Next is, what are the different ways in which glucose is oxidized to give energy to the organism? So if you remember, glucose, okay, will be oxidized, okay, in different ways in the presence of oxygen. First, what you have to write, glucose will be broken down to pyruvic acid or pyruvate in the cytoplasm, which is glycolysis, if you remember. Then this pyruvate basically, okay, will be broken down in the presence of oxygen. It will be forming carbon dioxide, water, and energy. This is aerobic respiration, which will take place in mitochondria. Then in the absence of oxygen, we have 2 ways. That is, one is production of ethanol. Glucose, okay, after it is getting converted into pyruvate by the process of glycolysis, in the absence of oxygen, it will get converted into ethyl alcohol, ethanol, C2H5OH is ethanol, okay, plus release of carbon dioxide and energy, little amount of energy. And one more way is, in the absence of oxygen only, we have the formation of lactic acid, okay, and also energy. Okay, so these are all the different ways what you can write. Next you have is, why does a deep sea diver and a mountaineer carry oxygen cylinder at their back? Because the level of oxygen is very less in the sea, okay, and also at higher altitudes the oxygen molecules are very less. Okay, a mountaineer or a sea diver, they have to carry a oxygen cylinder at their back, okay, in order to support them with the required oxygen levels. Okay.